Hello, fellow gamers. Cryptic Panther back with a we're gonna call this. It's a rant, titled a rant, but it's a rant slash review. It's really just kind of me, just kind of talking about the press conferences at E3. I done the one for EA Play, and this is the one for Microsoft. I watched it live today. Finished a little while ago. So I, I made a tweet. It was funny. I made a tweet that I had this fear that Microsoft was gonna do something just totally amazing and do something like, I don't know, have a bunch of console exclusives. I'm talking they were gonna go, oh, these games are only available on the Xbox. That's it. No crossplay on Windows, or whatever you want to call it. No games on Windows, and it was gonna force me. They were gonna make something so awesome. They're gonna force me to buy an Xbox One, and I'd buy an X. I wasn't gonna buy a regular Xbox One. It'd be one X. I mean, geez, 4K. But yeah, I made that joke and on Twitter, and you know, I usually do a pretty good job. Not hating on Microsoft and Xbox, but I make fun of them. I'll admit I do. And it's just, it's fun. I get a buddy of mine that plays Xbox, and it's just fun to tease. I used to own a 360. I played a lot of 360. That got me back in the console game, and got kind of get out of it for a while. So yeah. This is gonna be a long one. There's so much stuff. I'm leaving a lot out. You're better off to, if you really want to know everything down to the detail, just go watch the press conference. It was like 100 minutes. Yeah, it was long. So no shocker here. They opened with a Halo game, Halo Infinite. So just a cinematic trailer, no gameplay. I was like, well, I was expecting it. It's been rumored, not rumored, but it was been predicted that it was going to be a Halo game. And I was like, well, yeah, I mean, I figured as much as well. One cool thing I want to say, they talked about Gamers Outreach, which is, I can't remember exactly how it worked out, but people that bought tickets to an event, all the money that was raised goes to buy games and gaming consoles, etc., for sick kids in hospitals, which, hey, I'm all for that. That is awesome. I don't know if I mentioned it in my EA coverage, but they also did an event where EA raised like $1 million for 3 charities. I think $1 million for between the 3 charities, so like all anti-bullying campaigns. I'm all for this. Just charities in these events is great. Bravo, thumbs up, big time. I'm gonna kind of do a bit of a quick fire here and give you a bit of an opinion, and I got some things I want to just kind of say. They showed, I think it's Seiko. They didn't pronounce the name, but it's the Shadows Die Twice, the From Software game, the From Software studio that famous for Bloodborne. So yeah, they showed up and they showed the trailer for that game on Microsoft stage. It's not an exclusive, I do believe. It's going to be probably cross-platform. It's going to be on PlayStation, but From Software and Activision. They showed the Fallout 76 trailer, which I thought was kind of odd to have the guy from Bethesda come out on the Microsoft stage and showcase one of their games when they have the conference later on today. But that was kind of funny. And he did say that this game is 4 times the size of Fallout 4, so it's gonna be a big fucking game. Yeah, so I'm not a Fallout fan. I don't really have an opinion on Fallout. I never really get into the games. Some people say I missed the boat on that one. Well, that's fine. I don't really play them. I'm gonna definitely watch some information that comes out on this and see what it's all about. And when it comes out, you never know whether I'll pick it up or not. But it looks good, from the trailer we saw. There was no actual gameplay, I don't believe. It was just some trailer footage. The next thing they showed was, I was going to do that next thing, but the next thing we're going to talk about is the game called Captain Spirit. It's from Don't Nod, the team that's on, that game. I can't remember the name of the game. Everyone knows I'm talking about, though. Don't Nod. Life is Strange, that's it. The Life is Strange series. Anyways, apparently, I don't know if it's free for everybody, but it's free on Xbox, June 26th. I'm like, free game? That's cool. I'm hoping the rest of us get it free. It looked kind of neat. It's like about I think the kid's sick and he has vivid imagination. It looked kind of fun. Those kind of games are interesting to me a little bit. I might get hate for this, but they showed a Crackdown 3 trailer and I'm like, meh. I never played the Crackdown games. People have been like just jonesing for this since they announced it in 2014, and it's not coming out until next year. So I don't know what their problem is getting this game out, but they've been talking about it for years, and it's finally coming next year, 2019. I don't know. The trailer was annoying to me. It was just Terry Crews yelling a lot. I don't know. I guess I don't know. I guess I maybe missed the boat in that game too because it doesn't interest me at all. Um, but I mean, being a huge title and people have been looking for it, I figured I should mention it. They showed more information, well, more of a trailer, really, a little bit more detailed trailer than previously on Metro Exodus. I never played any of the Metro games. I hear they're really good. I've never played any of them. I'm half thinking about picking them up and playing them just so if you need to know what's going on to play the Metro Exodus, that'd be nice to know. The game looks good. It's cool. I mean, it's the above ground post apocalyptic style game. It looks badass. So I'm looking forward to seeing more on that. Hopefully you see some gameplay on it before the release date. And I don't have a release date for everything because I didn't write everything down. I was just more or less just watching it and enjoying the press conference. They showed Forza Horizon 4. Well, I'll tell you, that game looks fucking good. I played, I think back in the day, I played a Forza game, but not Horizon. I've never played any of the Horizon games. I haven't had an Xbox in a long time, and I never bought it on PC. I do have a gaming rig now. I may pick it up on PC when it comes out. The game looked fucking good. Really good. Polished. Like, it comes out, early fall maybe? October? Maybe, I think. I can't remember. I should have wrote down some release dates. But maybe we'll get more information, more release dates will be shoved down our throats over the next few months anyways. Then there was a lot of rumors that Microsoft was going to... Microsoft, not Xbox, but Microsoft themselves were going to take a big swing at the gaming industry again. There was rumors they were going to buy Valve, and there was rumors they were going to buy EA, and there was rumors they were going to buy this, and they were going to buy that. So they get corner of the market. They're looking to get back on top. Because of console sales, I mean, they missed the ball big time on the one. I mean, it's a good console. Don't get me wrong. It shows it plays games. It's what it's supposed to do. The Xbox One X looks amazing. The videos I've seen and people talk about how good it looks and how well it plays. I mean, that's good. It's great technology, but they missed the boat and they're way behind. So what they've done is they've purchased game companies. They've now have under Microsoft Studios banner. They have acquisitioned multiple gaming companies. Like developers, man, they unloaded the fucking vault here. I think they're starting a new team called the Initiative. They didn't really give us any more information on that specific team, but huge lead guy. I guess they got. They're gonna try to get some of the best, minds working on it and make some exclusive games. Then they Undead Labs. I do believe that's the State of Decay team. Because they were mentioning that they just put out a game. And I thought that was an exclusive. It's an exclusive title to Windows, but I didn't know if it was the studio was, but apparently they are now. Playground Games, which is the Forza Horizon team, they are now under the Microsoft banner. They're now part of Microsoft Studios. I don't know. I already thought they were, but apparently they are official now. And they have, I guess, more than just Forza Horizon on the horizon, pun intended. I'm gonna leave one until the end. This one here, Compulsion Games. They're making that one the Happy Few. We've seen a trailer for it like 2 years ago, and the game was kind of one of those quirky ones. It looks interesting. I'm wanting to see more. I don't know if that game is going to be an exclusive to Xbox or Microsoft, but the development team is now, I guess, under the Microsoft Studios banner. So I'm figuring, if there was never coming to PlayStation, it probably isn't now, but it'd be kind of strange not to get that the potential swing at that 64 million player base or 64 million console base. This one here shocked me. Ninja Theory. I figured they would stay independent. I mean, they had that good hit, the massive hit, Senua Sacrifice there, and I figured, that. I was kind of surprised by that one. They've bought Ninja Theory. So, hey, Microsoft's opening the vault and dumping truckloads of cash up to the door, and they're buying some gaming companies. So um, they're taking a big swing, big time, big time. So the rest of the stuff I'm going to talk about, other than one game, I do believe are not exclusives. Like I said, I probably should have made some notes and stuff while I was watching the damn thing, but I was just sitting there relaxing, watching, enjoying myself. The Division 2, they announced it. We all knew it was coming. It was officially announced or whatever. We're seeing a trailer. It's based in Washington this time, not in New York. And they also showed us some gameplay. And it's the same style of gameplay we saw the first Division, where there's a group of friends and they're talking about, look over here and look there, and oh, we need to get you leveled up. Yeah, I've been too busy to play. Like it's funny. It is kind of funny. I think they do it now as a joke. I think they don't have a choice but to do it for every one of their gameplay style videos for the Division and for some of the other games, just because it's a meme now. It's a thing. Then they showed a new trailer for the Shadow of the Tomb Raider, which I'm excited for. That comes out in September. I'm loving the Tomb Raider series. I really enjoyed the first two games, so I'm looking forward to this one. It's on my list big time. They showed Sessions. I don't know if it's an exclusive game. Like I said, I failed. I didn't write everything down. But yeah, Sessions is a skating game. Not Skate 4 that everyone's looking for, but it's a skating game. And I'm hoping to learn more about it because I like the skate games. I played a lot of them back in the day. Love Skate 3. It was a lot of fun. They showed a Devil May Cry trailer and some gameplay, I think. In-game engine footage. I'm not sure now what the hell it was all over the fucking place, busy as hell. I never played the Devil May Cry game, so I'm looking at this going, not interested. Don't care. The next two games, though, I do care about because their previous titles I did really like. Dying Light 2, I'm like, fuck yeah. I played Dying Light. I love the game. I actually finished it with one of the games last year that I actually finished. I had a hard time finishing games. But Dying Light was a really fun game. It was kind of the nice parkour zombie, don't stay out at night shit. It was pretty cool. This one here, they showed a little bit of like gameplay, kind of trailerish, and a little bit of gameplay, and your choices affect the actual world. So if you make one decision, the world can change. You make another decision, the world change another way. Everybody's playthrough is probably going to be different, unless you choose the same path as somebody else. But the potential for everybody's playthrough to be different is fucking cool. That's making me happy. I can't wait. Then they showed Just Cause 4. I love Just Cause 3. I actually played the game twice. I played it shortly after I think it came out. I don't think I got it at launch, but it was shortly after launch. I picked it up and I played it. I beat it. I just used to jump in the game and just fly around, blow shit up, do crazy stunts. And then when it came out free on PlayStation Plus, I re-downloaded it, and I was just intending to play around it, but I ended up going through and playing the story and beating it again. A really fun game just to go in and fuck around in. So I'm excited for another one. We haven't really got a lot of details on it. They showed some like trailer, little gameplay footage type trailer. I'm stoked to see more. I can't wait. I love the Just Cause series. I'm in on that one as well. Far Cry, I said Far Cry. Gears of War 5 was announced. Also a Gears Pop and some other type of a Gears War game for PC as well. Gears Pop is the Funko Pop character, so I don't know what's that all about. They showed a little trailer for it. The audience didn't react very well to it. The dude comes out and says, there's a Gears 5, and they showed us like a cinematic cutscene and stuff for the Gears 5. So I played Gears of War game back in the day on the 360, and I thought it was fun. I liked the game, and I missed it. I didn't play Gears 4 because I don't have an Xbox One, and I didn't have a game PC at the time, so I didn't get it for PC either. So that's another one I may have to pick up and take a swing at and play. Too many games. I don't know what I'm going to do because there's still multiple press conferences for me to watch, and more games for me to want to play. And considering the game library I have now just from Origin Access, and the games I still have to finish on my PlayStation, and the games I have on Steam. I don't know where I'm gonna find the time. I need to clone myself so I can play video games, and the clone can go to fucking work for me. Um, then as Phil Spencer was closing out the show, the whole like oh, we're getting hacked type of thing. This screen all kind of fuzzy, and then it looked like a computer interface, and they showed the trailer for Cyberpunk 2077. That was impressive. I didn't see that coming. That was impressive. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff that I didn't mention, like Kingdom Hearts 3. They had the trailer for that. There was a bunch of other stuff. Some stuff I have no interest in. I don't really have any room to comment on a lot of it because I don't. So some of the games I showed, I have no idea what they are because I don't play them. The Kingdom Hearts games I never played. I have no interest in. There was another game that's a remaster that's coming out. I had no idea what it was. So I mean, yeah, there was a big long trailer with a bunch of games showing. Some of them look pretty cool, but it was one of those trailers like, here's this game, like 20, 30 seconds of this game, here's 20, 30 seconds of this trailer, 20, 30 seconds of this trailer. So it's hard to really get a feel for those type of games when they show a trailer like that. Some of the games look interesting, some looked a little indie, some maybe AA style title games, but there was a boatload of them. I don't think there's anything else. Like, I'll admit it. It was a fairly decent conference. They talked about their Game Pass, which is a really cool thing. I'm hoping Sony does something like that because I think they're missing the boat. I mean, Microsoft's taking big swings, and I mean, if some of these things start paying off, it's going to be a dogfight. Oh, and another thing, Phil Spencer was talking about how they're really diving into the basically Microsoft themselves to get access to their developing on AI, and they're developing on this and this and that, and make improvements everywhere. Like Microsoft is open the vault, man. Like they realize that they need to do something to get back in the game, and like this was a big fucking swing, a big swing in my opinion. And they also mentioned that they're hard at work on their next console. So we already know PlayStation 5's coming. Not next year. They're not announcing it this year, so it's not coming next year. It's going to be announced next year for 2020. I'm figuring that both of these guys are going to be wanting their console out at the same time. They don't want to miss the boat and launch one a few months late like happened last time, because that's going to kill that'll probably seal the deal. If one team drops the ball and brings out a console that's not as up to spec as the other one, and not as affordable, and not at the same or similar time, that's gonna hurt. I mean, yeah, if there's the term fanboys use. Well, I'm a Sony fanboy, I'll admit it. But Microsoft and Xbox impressed me. I know a lot of these games are going to be available on PS4 and PC. Some of the games that are Xbox or Microsoft or Windows exclusives, whatever, they'll be available on PC as well as Xbox. So I don't see myself buying Xbox One X. So I think any of these games that are going to be solely on that platform are going to be on my PC. So yeah, lots of cool games, like interesting. The buying the development companies, like Microsoft's big swings, man, open up the vault and dumping truckloads of money, man. It was quite a show, and there was really no big cringy moments. Like it was a good conference. The EA Play one was a truck and flame and train wreck. It was really boring, but this was interesting. It for the 100 minutes or so it was, wherever long it was, it kept my interest pretty much all the way through. So hats off to Microsoft. Good conference. Big changes, lots of cool looking stuff. So yeah, I not really much of a rant, really. It was more of a just, hey, this is what happened. So as always, thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next time.